Yo guys, real quick and simple basic video that we're going to show you today. Just wanted to show this one because people have been asking for like a little update on it. Worldvein 2 builds with gun and without. This is Worldvein with gun. I run double honed mine with it. You can do a bunch of different major corruptions. I personally prefer double honed mine, especially since I run more mastery percent than normal. With gun, it is one expedient. You can just replace one of the masterfuls with another expedient, which I'm thinking of doing instead, because this has a high chance of dropping barb shot stacks, which is not great, obviously. Yeah, but it's that. It's pretty much a really basic. And then there is the bow build, which you drop a honed mine for. I believe it's this one, and there's like two variations of it. There's 222 and there's 321. I personally prefer 222 for the extra mastery, right? Needs more mastery on this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, you drop a severe, you go put it in the masterful. Yeah, I like 222. And my corruption is actually low enough that I can do this. I can drop Breath of the Dying and replace it with Iris. I mean, not Iris. Vision Perfection. And what this enables you to do is just like takes away Breath of the Dying, replaces it with haste basically. And haste is kind of guaranteed damage as long as you're not swapping targets. It is more net DPS because Breath of the Dying is an execute thing, and it averages at about 5.1k in a 3-minute fight, I think. So it's obviously a little bit worse than haste, so I prefer using it. You know, I usually run with like mages and warriors who are like slamming the boss and execute, so Breath of the Dying isn't getting as much value as it normally would without those classes present in the raid, right? So, yeah. I want to demonstrate. Actually, I'll demonstrate the gun first. So, gun again. Put on breath. So with the gun build, you do area vision. That means you cast Worldvein on cooldown, and your 2 minutes are like 2-minute mage kind of. 2 minutes on cooldown with Worldvein. Make sure you prep it. This build emphasizes casting Worldvein on cooldown, making sure that it's up so that you use your 2 minutes immediately, and that Worldvein's ready for it. Right? That's the most important part about this build. I'm pretty sure. So let me get my list pet. And then while we're prepping for that, probably just like I'll show you boys the bow build in my last raid. Alright. And this shadow kill I got assaulted by Grand Illusions like nobody's business at the end. So I also screwed up some trinket usage. I could have used some a little bit earlier, but yeah, with gun.
3, 2, 1.
And yeah, people have been telling me, hey, Agipot's an option here. And it's like I feel like 50-50 on it. You can use either, but obviously like Umbrella Fury is like theoretically the better one, I think, because it procs more stuff. Like on paper, agility might be better, but like I still use Fury. I only use agility if like there's not enough time for Fury to get full value. So like on Carapace of Nazoth, for example, that first part, you're only single targeting the boss for like 40 seconds, so like, pretty sure it's better to get like agility value there. Don't know really. I just got up and kind of lazy, so like, okay, here you go. So we're gonna prep for Worldvein. There's an eye here. I'm gonna sacrifice one of the shards. Oh, a shard propped anyway. Nice. We have 4 shards, and you don't get more agility than 4 shards, right? There's 5 shards here. You only get the value of 4, right? You don't get 5 stacks or anything. So like, if I need to move, it would only be for like 4 shards, right? So just keep that in mind when you're doing this build. And by the way, game barb shot, right? My weaker will tell you well, not my weaker. The barb shot weaker will tell you otherwise. I'm being a little bit greedy here, getting lucky as well. But again, I'm playing 1 haste, so this build is very punishing if you play overzealous with your barb shots. And if you get unlucky with Dance of Death, oof, that hurts a lot. Yeah, I am not getting lucky with Dance of Death. But here, as you can see, 2 minutes are coming up. My Worldvein is prepped. I actually used Worldvein so fast that I can just have like a little leeway here. Yeah, try to line them up. I should have potted a little bit earlier, but I'm getting unlucky with Dance of Death here. See, that's the problem with running low crit. It's just if you're no Dance of Deaths, it wasn't worth it. Pretty sure that's how it plays out. But I'm doing decent DPS anyway. That's the gist of that build. Okay, and here is the bow build. Bow build's a lot more lenient. You know, you're getting your barb shots, pretty much guaranteed. Again, this has no Breath of the Dying, so you have like more stats in general. With gun build, I think I don't have vision, right? So you have a little less haste, slightly less haste. Actually, I'm wrong on that one. You don't get the vision buff with this. You get other people's vision buffs, but in a raid setting, a lot of different things are happening, right? But yeah, vision build. Well, sorry, vision minor build. The idea here is to hold on to Worldvein, use it when aspect comes back up, right? Because you're getting aspect cooldown reduction with a bow. Vision minor.
Do not feed
this ring.
Run away from Molly.
Your soaks in this phase.
So Worldvein is going to come up in 10 seconds, but aspect is not off cooldown, so we're just going to hold on to it.
Extend that one through.
Focus.
Should we beat that one? Don't doubt it.
I'm going to cut this close, actually.
High energy.
And when you prep Worldvein, try and stand around the nearest shard. You only need 1 shard to stand around, so right here.
Do not
It goes perfectly. I get my 4 shards, and I boom.
Wait, so no,
The reason this is so important is that like the power difference when you're getting like
We're gonna feed this
how
one.
much difference power is it? Hold on. Difference between 4 shards and 3 shards is like a lot when you're empowering by 300%. So it's like
Barrier.
yeah, pretty big.
Explosion.
See, I don't even want to move in the barrier because the shards are there. Each shard is like
Soaks.
around 400 agility. It's pretty big.
Beating or no? Spirit Link, Dark,
We have
right
8
here.
stacks.
Personals, Healthstone, Rally. Click Rally when this falls.
And yeah, here at the end we're rotting hard. So like, I don't give a shit.
External.
And by the way, try and hold on to your cloak as long as possible, because there's gonna be a point where you use Worldvein
Dumbledore hit
and
Jack.
you're gonna get like
Full
double
duration.
procs of some stuff,
We're gonna feed that one.
and you're not gonna want to use stuns during your Worldvein, right? So
No, just kill the
this is
boss.
what I'm talking about right here. I prop Worldvein, and the second I pop Worldvein,
Healer dead. I'm hit phase 3.
mechanics happen, and Think from Beyond happens. I
don't
just
have to
don't give
feed,
a
just leave it
shit.
out.
I want to do damage here, right?
It invis or he died, so
High energy.
you can just kill it, you don't have to feed.
You just get me anyway. But yeah, and that's how you play bow. But yeah, just wanted to show you that. That's something you can do to play differently if you don't like Vision playstyle of Hunter, and you prepare here for Shadowlands because you're going to be using it on use now around a 1 minute cooldown, probably less than. So yeah, all right, have some fun. Enjoy the expansion while it's still out because Shadowlands is going to be rough in the beginning. All right, subscribe to YouTube. I have a Twitch, twitch.tv/Malene, and I'll see you later.